Okay, so this video is going to be a little different. I want to talk about my medical anxiety more in video form because it's something that I think could be helpful to myself and potentially to others. And I have a lot of history with it. I've gone through waves of fear with different types of medical scenario. I became a kind of a germaphobe when I was a kid, and that got mixed into it. I kind of had to weigh the options, and sometimes the germophobia won, and sometimes the medical anxiety won. And I didn't go to the doctor, and I got sick. But I will. That's not really going to be the focus of this video. The focus of this video is my experience with eye doctors. When I was a kid, I actually really liked going to the eye doctor. I was scared of going to the regular doctor, mostly because of needles, but I liked going to the eye doctor. Basically, I would go, he would like play games with me, you know, the kind where it's like, name the letter, read this passage, whatever. Um, it was fun. You got prizes. It was just really silly and fun the way he did it when I was a kid. When I was 8, I got glasses, and I realized a lot of you guys might not know I have glasses because the way I present on social media, there's less pictures and video of me with glasses. The video reason is because of this glare, and I guess because the photo reason too. You know, the glare you see on the glasses in those, I just don't like it. It just drives me nuts. So that's why I don't wear them. So these are my glasses. I'm getting a new pair pretty soon, so I'll show you guys those probably. I think I took a picture of them on Twitter. But yeah, there's my glasses. They're going off again because the glare bothers me. But yeah, so when I was 8, I got glasses. I freaked out when they told me I had to get glasses. I'm not really sure why. No one made fun of me. Well, no one made fun of me for glasses. They made fun of me for everything else, and I mean everything else. But no one made fun of me for wearing glasses. And I guess, yeah, so I've been wearing glasses ever since then. I have never gotten contacts. I don't like the idea of touching my eyeball. And I have not gotten LASIK either. So, yeah, when I was a teenager, I realized that I did not want to go to this eye doctor anymore. He is very good with kids. He is kind of patronizing in the way he talks. Just fine with kids, I guess, but when you're an adult, it's annoying. And a lot of my immediate family, extended family, and friends realized he was kind of misogynistic, which I never really picked up on, and I usually do, so this was kind of surprising, but again, I just kind of got a weird vibe too, so I decided to go to someone else. And first someone else I went to wanted to do stuff with my eyes that I was not comfortable with, I had never heard of before. She wanted to blow air in my eye to test a pressure thing. I don't know, I think that's what she wanted to test. I don't know why I freaked out at that, but I did. I would have been okay with that now, I think, but back then, nope. She also wanted to dilate my eyes and do that whole test, which I had never done before and I didn't know about. So yeah, again, nope. And that was even worse than the air in the eye idea. So yeah, she was just pressuring me to do that. I didn't like the way she came at me. She's like, when you're 16, you have to do it. And I was like 14 at the time, or 15 or something. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to someone else. So we eventually did find someone who worked for me. I really like going to this person. I've been going to him ever since then for the past few years. I go every 2 years now, so I haven't had that many appointments with him. I used to go every year, but then insurance doesn't cover that anymore for me, so I go every 2 years. The first time I went to this guy, he also mentioned wanting to do the dilation. I explained to him why I was nervous. He said, fine, we don't have to do it. When I've gone since, he has not mentioned having to do the dilation. This time, leading up to the appointment, I thought, maybe I should do the dilation. Maybe he's going to want me to do the dilation. I need to mentally prepare myself for that possibility, what I'm going to say, if I'm going to do it or not. Yeah, so I went in. It was a normal appointment. He checked my eyes like with the normal way with like the letters and reading passages and stuff. Done. I had a new prescription, which is what I was hoping for as an excuse to get new glasses, and that's what I am getting. Before I left, though, I did ask, do we need to do the dilation? He said it would be best if we did. This was not surprising to me. But yeah, he did not bring it up. I was the one who brought it up. So I asked about what does this entail. I really wanted to get into the details of it, so I just wanted to know more. I wanted to take at least steps. If I wasn't going to do it, I wanted to take steps to being less scared of it. So he said I put in a drop to numb first, which freaked me out again because one, I don't like drops in general. I remember as a kid, I think I had pink eye, and I would lay on my mom's bed, and she would like stand over me and drop the thing way down into my eyes. It would blur my eyes. It freaked me out. So he told me all about, he told me about he was going to put one drop of my eye to numb it and then another one to dilate, and usually you don't feel the second one. I don't like the sensation of being numb, and if you know what that means, I know numb means no sensation, but like there is a sensation sometimes of being numb, like, you know, the tingly feeling. Like I hate that. I don't want to feel that in my eye. but yeah, so there's that. So, and then, yeah, he explained what that is. He explained how he looks. It's similar to how when they shine a light in your eye and look like that, which he did as well earlier in the session. I don't like that either, but I can deal with it. It freaks me out, but like, I can just be like, yep, it's just gonna happen. Yep. So there's that. So I said, okay, that's interesting. And he said, oh, afterwards you can't look at a screen for 3 to 4 hours, which was kind of a tricky spot for me because, well, one, I do a lot of my work online, obviously. But again, the other thing is I had a class at school which was being held online that day after my appointment, and my appointment was booked long before I knew what time the class was going to be. So I was kind of in a tough spot, but I did want to take a step towards getting it done, like being less scared of it in the future. So he said he could do another drop in my eye, which was just like this, I don't know the word. It's like moisturizing your eye. I don't know if that's the right word, but like, you know, fixing dry eyes. You just put it in your eye, feels more like refreshed. Yeah, and I didn't like the idea of that either, but I'm like, okay, I should do this because I don't want to like build all this up as scary in my head again. I want to have like a positive experience at least. Then when I come back next time and do it, it'll be less scary. So so I eventually let him do it. He put it in, and it was just like a little squirt from like the side. He didn't stand above me and like drop it in my eyes. He was just like squirt, and it just went in. I felt a little bit, and then it felt fine. There was nothing bad about it, and it wasn't scary. So I felt really good about that. I'm like, yay, I'm proud of myself. And then I got up to leave, and as I was leaving the examination room, I suddenly felt like it was like the physical anxiety that I hadn't been feeling when I was just talking to him about the situation. That it wasn't there then, it was there afterwards. It was like a delayed reaction, and like I had to sit down. There was a chair beside the door to leave, so I just sat there. And then I'm like, I have to lie down. Like I felt like I was gonna throw up if I remained upright. It was just bad. So the only places in the room were the eye doctor chair, the sitting chair, and the floor. So I'm like, I'm gonna lie on the floor. And he's like, okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. He was very worried about me. I was feeling like this was like a dream, kind of like I wasn't really all there. And so like I just laid on the floor. He started rubbing my back and trying to make me feel better. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed by this. Like, this is so silly. Like, this is ridiculous. This is totally over the top. I was being pretty reasonable. Usually I am very over the top at the doctor's office, which I will talk about in future videos. But again, I was just like having that reaction. And it was just like, yeah. And then I was fine. I got up and left after. I just was very anxious about it. And I wish I had done the dilating the eyes thing. One, because school didn't turn out that well that day and I couldn't log in anyway, so it was kind of like a waste. But the other is because I'm scared my fear is going to build up again over the 2 years between now and the next time I go. And I will be going back to that eye doctor for sure next time, because I don't know, I just really love the way he deals with me. He's very good at it. He doesn't treat me like I'm some dumb kid or whatever, which a lot of other doctors do, which I will talk about that. But yeah, so I really gotta go back to him. And I'm determined to do the eye dilation thing next time. Again, I just wanted to kind of record this video as a reminder to myself, and just as kind of like a diary. And I hope other people watch this and maybe like, maybe they'll get something out of this. I don't know. I think you might get more out of the future videos. Just like that it wasn't scary. The feeling of the drop going my eye wasn't a big deal. Yeah, and it was just great. I was just really embarrassed by the way I acted, but I guess it wasn't my fault because it was a physical thing, but like, you know. So yeah, that's the first video of this. If this one wasn't very good, I still encourage you to check out the next one because I think there is more of a linear story, and I may try and make it more into a vlog so I can actually film at least part of the experience I will be having. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.